What up, Retro? Good to see you, brother Anton. I guess I was summoned. Invite the invite the guests. There's that link. Good morning, Annoyed. Good to see you, man. What up,
Good
Wolf?
morning. Good morning.
Good morning to
Oh,
you, sir.
I'm a little bit agitated, but yeah, it's good morning still. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day.
Oh, you can't let that shit ruin your day, bro. Can't let that shit ruin
Oh,
your day.
no, going over on Evan will explain to Meow what he did wrong, and he sees nothing wrong with it. He doesn't care if the miner got tracked down and or anything would happen to the miner because of copyright claims that he claims, and I guarantee you he went against the copyright claims on that picture too, if he did get that picture. But with how much shit he said on your panel yesterday, it's just mind-boggling. Changed the story like 3 times on Ed's.
Yeah, it was not a good it was not a good look, my man. It was not legitimate decoying. It was not ethical. It you know you're playing games with a
And
real
he
life
ended up
person.
texting him first. He texted the dude first. That's predatory.
Uh, Crazy thing is, bro, is like I probably have looser, not than most, but I'd say at least middle of the road, if not a little bit looser morals on like decoy. Because I think creeps got to get caught, right? Like that whole like age drop in the first 4 messages kind of thing. I'm usually like a 10 to 15 message kind of guy. Um,
Yep.
but even with that being said, it doesn't really make a difference. What Mark did was I don't think Mark often thinks about what he's gonna do before he does that thing.
Yeah, but he had 3 weeks to think of that thing during the time sober moments that he probably had for the hour of waking up and shit like that to be like, okay, maybe I did this. He's been watching our channels. He's been, watching all this. How come he didn't do? He said he wanted to do it outside the book. There is no outside the fucking book. He did it for
Um,
clout. He just wanted to do it to make himself look good, and he made himself look like nothing like a fool. Like I just really no, I can't. Oh,
so what I am gonna say is I have reason to believe, Mark, that it wasn't a Discord uh, server. I have conflicting information. I'm not. I didn't. It's one of those things, right, where you don't want to like use your bad word. I talked to a
yep,
source. Um, the only other source that possibly know about this, and they said it wasn't Discord. They said it was an app commonly used for gay guys to date. So
yep. And he probably ended up texting him first, and that's another thing that's against the book that he did predatory instincts instead of letting the other guy be the pred.
yeah, my man, it was a bad look all in all for everybody around. There's a difference between being weird, being a little pervy. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there's even a difference between being a sexual predator and a child predator. A guy who goes out to bars at last call, desperately looking for a 32-year-old woman that's recently divorced and about 6 White Claws deep, just enough where she needs companion. Like if you are hunting for physical intimacy, like in a way, you're a predator. Um,
Yep.
and I think sometimes like we're way too quick to throw to throw that pred word around. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just predatory instincts. I did not say predator. I said
No,
predatory instincts.
no, my man, not you. I'm saying like we love to,
Oh,
we love to
okay.
do that. And if you look at, I mean, look at Model Week, right, in New York City. I mean, for the longest time, they put 14, 15-year-old supermodels up there, basically meant to entice grown-ass men, which is fucking gross.
Yep, and that's the civilization trying to normalize it too. Yes, it is gross.
Hey, Mark, we're gonna keep it civil today. So, was it Discord or was it a dating app?
It was Discord.
So you never communicated with him on a dating app at all?
Nope. Not at all. Like I said earlier, you asked me the age that someone could sign up for the social media network I use, right? And I like, hold on, let me Google it. And I told you it was 13. That's what I told you, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's Discord. Literally Discord. It was Discord. So whatever he has, with whatever's going on Grindr, has nothing to do.
Put it this way, my man. Because of recent involvements, I have to be very careful with my words. But like, you can probably put two and two together and realize who my source was, and that source says that
Of course.
it was the Grindr app.
What about? Well, who's your source? Because your source is full of shit, to be frank. And if I have to, y'all want me to? I can.
No, I'm not.
Put two
I'm
and two
not here
together
to.
and think of who the source is. You really don't know who the source is. I just put it together.
Jonathan Robbins ain't no source. I can tell you that.
Do you realize Jonathan Robbins also accused you of sending CP and that he turned all the chat logs into the police?
You also realize I actually called the Denver Police Department yesterday morning, and that they had no idea what I was talking about, and that there was no record of it. So my concern is that
it wasn't yesterday, boys. It was
actually,
yesterday.
Mark, I have the police report number, Mark.
Okay, what is it?
I'm not gonna say it on the fucking air.
Well, can you put it in private chat? Because they told me.
Please put it in private chat.
If it involves me, I'm definitely privy to it. So if you can share the private chat, I will call them tomorrow because they told me there was nothing.
I gave it to Tech and Sammy at Ope just because Tech's a tech guy and I trust him.
Why are we gonna if there's
so Pat Con's saying that Jonathan said Grindr in chat.
It wasn't Grindr. If there's something in Grindr, it has nothing to do with me. It was fucking Discord I talked to him on. So I don't know what I'm getting.
Do you have screenshots?
Yes, I do have screenshots. I don't have the full thing, but I have screenshots of me talking to him in Discord. Yes, 100%.
Well, age drop or anything saying that I'm a minor?
You already know the answer to that. I don't know why you keep bringing it up. You already know I didn't age drop.
Okay.
So how come, Mark? How come you didn't ask somebody that knows what they're doing, like how to go about this? You're in a community with like literally dozens of guys who have done this 20, 30, 100 times.
I frankly didn't care about a fucking.
Of course, you didn't care.
Caught. I was more concerned about disclosing what he's about. That he's literally
rather than getting charges.
So will someone share the police report or not?
I'm kind of not mentioning certain names or information about certain people just because I'm named as a.
I didn't ask for names. I asked for a police report because no one's coming up with receipts. If it involves me, you can at least give me a police report number, right? Right? It don't exist.
Yes, it does.
Then share it. Is it Denver PD?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well that explains why Denver PD had no idea what I was talking about. So what's the police report and what's the department? How do you have a police report number without any department?
Because it was given to me by the person that we're talking about, Mark.
So
They asked for my
One
contact.
meow.
They asked for my contact info.
So I could tell you. Oh yeah, you're talking about Jonathan Robbins asking for your phone number. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm not talking about Jonathan Robbins asking for my phone number.
So what did he tell you? The police report was 867-5309, but didn't tell you what department? Like, come on, Ray. Come on, Ray. At least show receipts to what you have.
No, because I don't put everything on the fucking internet, Mark. Sometimes I have conversations that not everything's meant for public consumption.
Well, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you to put it on the fucking internet. I told you if it involves me, you can at least tell me what the fucking police report number is.
Well, the first part of that police report involves the cyberbullying that happened. So it's one police report, and because it happened on my panel with the harassment and cyber stalking and bullying, I'm named as I don't know if I'm a witness. I don't know if I'm whatever it is. I'm at least involved.
So if you have no clue, then you've never seen it yourself. Then you don't even know what you're talking about. How are you gonna say that there's a police report, but you have no clue what it's about? That means you didn't even verify it. There's no receipts there, dude. Come on, like literally. I mean, I try to be respectful for you, but come on, dude.
Bro, you decoyed someone for 3 weeks without doing an age drop, and you're gonna talk to me about logistical integrity?
For real.
No. I'm not, there's a difference.
Yeah, you lost all credibility. You really can't fight back on this, but just admit what you did is wrong.
There's no police report.
So you're calling me a liar?
Prove it. I'm saying prove it is what I'm
No,
saying.
I just asked you directly. Are you calling me a liar?
You might be mistaken. Until I can verify it, I'm going to consider you as mistaken.
Mistaken. So basically, yes, he is calling you a liar.
No, he might believe it, but until I can verify it, I mean, I can tell Ray that my dick is 7 inches long. It doesn't mean my dick's 7 inches long until you can verify it, right?
I'll tell you that the police report starts with a 23, a hyphen, and a 011. I'm not going to give you the final four numbers, but that's how.
Is it Denver? Well, I don't think it's Denver because Denver had no clue what I was talking about.
You know, it also usually takes a day for a police report or an incident report to. This went down yesterday, Mark.
So I'm asking you, is it Denver or not? Because if it's Denver, I'll call him back tomorrow.
I don't, but you're so quick to defend, man. Like, why can't you just say maybe you fucked up a little bit and what you did was kind of
I didn't. I'm not defending. I just said Denver. I called Denver literally yesterday, and they had no clue. So is it Denver or not? Is what I'm asking. It's a yes or no question. I don't know what's so hard. Denver
He's
or
stuck
not?
on that question, Ray. He's really stuck on that question.
I'm not gonna give you didn't give any of us the courtesy of letting us know you were decoying someone in the community. So I'm not gonna get. You can. I mean, I don't know if he'll talk to you, but you can reach out to Jonathan if you feel. Jonathan's full name. You can reach out to the department and said, "Hey, is there a police report regarding so and so?" But the guy actually reached out to me. 110%. The guy reached out to me. Asked people to reach out to me. There is a police report. You're wrong if you're saying that there's. You're wrong if you're saying that there's not. And the one thing that we're all hung up on as catchers and decoys.
I never said there wasn't a police report. I just said no one's come through with it. No one's proven it. And you're giving me half of a case number with no agency.
Dude, I don't want to give you any access to the dude. The dude's filing cyberbullying, stalking, and harassment claims. I just want to let the guy live his life.
Yeah, supposedly against me. So what's the big deal? It's supposedly against me. Why can't you give me a case number?
Because then he'd be liable for it, you dummy. He's part of the case because it was on his channel. Do you not understand that?
Y'all just fucking retarded as fuck. You can't even give me a fucking agency. Y'all full of shit, in my opinion.
Yourself up, bro. You set yourself up for all this failure, bro, and you look like a piece of shit, and you're just
Set myself
really
up for
bad,
shit. I
dude.
did nothing legally wrong. I can give a flying fuck what y'all think, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. How many times are you gonna rage quit in a night, dude? You went up to Ed's like 3 or 4 times and just fucking like rage quit. And then came back and rage quit
No,
again.
I left because it felt like I was talking to a fucking drunk wall, banging my. He's like, "Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm perfectly fucking innocent by law." You're a piece of shit.
Thank you. Appreciate your feedback. I'll file that under not giving a fuck. Are we gonna get like a full case number or a police department, or is this?
Why don't you do your homework and go find out what town Jonathan lives in, since you have all this fucking information,
Denver.
and then go to the police station for that and go down there instead.
I already told you I called Denver Police Department yesterday, and they had no clue what the fuck was going on. So it's not Denver, as far as I'm aware. You know, giving a half a case number ain't no bullshit.
I only gave half the case number because you said there was none. And maybe the first 2 numbers will dictate to you which department or which substation it comes out of.
No,
You know, and if you read the guy's chats last night in Ryan's channel, dude, like I said, there's probably creeps in our community. There's probably pervs, but like what you did to that guy, Mark, you basically set the precedent that it's okay for any of us to, like, through espionage, start decoying or fishing for. I could just drop a decoy in Blaze's area and start chatting with him for 3 or 4 weeks, sending nudes, and then age drop a month later. Like, that's not okay.
I didn't send any news. I don't know where that came from.
He said that you sent a CP nude.
Nope.
Jonathan Robbins said it in my chat. I'm not making accusations. I'm just letting you know what he said.
That's fine. He also thought I was on Grindr, and whoever he's talking on Grindr isn't me. I was talking on Discord. So, regardless of what y'all think, there's, again, he digs his own holes. Grindr wasn't me. Whatever kid he's talking to on Grindr ain't me. I was Discord.
Dude, here's the thing. I actually, Mastercard's got a good point. I typically like you more. Like, I'm not a Jonathan fan. I think he's fucking weird. Like, drag time story hour, no way. But like, right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, I just want to hear you say what you did to him was ethically wrong.
Nice penny quote right there.
What's a penny quote?
Oh, right is right, wrong is wrong. Literally, she did that on fucking Fox. Words on me. That was literally a penny quote you did.
Penny Ortiz?
Other people are talking about you. Stop trying to drag other people in. This is your mistake.
I'm sorry you don't have a sense of humor.
Oh, no. I didn't. I know that Penny was on Rob Lowe's. I didn't know it was on Fox. I don't live in the Midwest. I've seen clips.
Is it Rob Lowe Fox News? That's what it meant. Rob Lowe is Fox,
but either way, man, I'm just talking this like the letter of the law and the spirit of the law, you know? We got Chuck Dog down there because her main account's taking a lap. Like, you know, do I think she played a huge part in what she did? Absolutely. If I sold my nudes to Blaze versus, but like morally, dude, it's, you know, there was an intent behind it. The intent was to maim. You know, I'm not going to sit here and like pour one out for the homie, but I'm just asking you to admit what you did was wrong. Like, at least if you did that, people might be able to move forward a hair. Don't pull the Donald Trump shit, like, you know, where like, I'm never going to apologize, never say sorry. Like, dude, fucking, I say sorry every 5-6 days. What you did to Jonathan was wrong, Mark.
Fuck no, I ain't gonna admit anything wrong. Nothing I did was wrong. Nothing. Y'all can have your own moral opinion on shit. Nothing I did was legally wrong, and I'm not gonna fucking.
I didn't say legally.
Okay, what am I apologizing for then? What do you want me to apologize for? Morals? Because I have shitty morals? Is that what you want an apology for?
It doesn't matter, my man. It's really up to you.
I'm asking you straight up. What do you expect an apology for?
Whatever you think is.
I don't think I have to apologize for shit. But if you have a different opinion, tell me.
I do have a different. I do got a
We
different
told you
opinion.
our opinions, though.
Tell me. I'm not talking to you, fucking wolf. I'm talking to Ray. Tell me what you want me to apologize for. Tell me what you expect an apology for, and if I agree, I'll apologize.
The fact that you specifically targeted somebody without consulting dozens of people in the community who know exactly how the fuck this is. Dude, I've done 20-something catches and I
Which is
still consult
predatory
people.
instincts right there.
So
That's predatory instincts right there.
Did you show Jonathan's dick pic to anybody?
I've said this a bunch of times too. I sent a couple screenshots to Colfax because the initial plan was if I could get it done and over with, like I was hoping that Colfax would do a catch and set him up. And so I sent a few screenshots.
So, dude, some guys having an intimate conversation with someone that he assumes is of legal age, and sends compromise. And this is where it's a little different than Chuck Dog.
Wait. Hold on. There is no age drop whatsoever. You're gonna bust me for not dropping an age. There is no confirmed age.
Yeah, the responsibility is on us as decoys to drop the age, not on the fucking person.
You were busting my balls earlier for not dropping an age. So don't.
You know better, Meow. You watch all the fucking catcher channels.
No. Shit don't go two ways. If you're gonna bust my balls for not age dropping, that's fine. But don't automatically reverse it to him assuming that the age was legal. They don't go two ways.
Dude, if I was on Tinder, Bumble, or any of those apps, I would assume that somebody's 18. And if I'm in a Gilded for fucking predator catching or Discord, I operate under the pretense that everybody in here is over 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think in court they say that a rational-minded person would assume, or a logical. There's a phrase for it, like implied. I feel that it's safe to say that it'll be implied that they were 18 or older. So this guy's having a conversation. There's no reason for this guy to think that he's talking to a minor, and he's being flirtatious. He's being romantic, and in that setting, he decides to send like intimate photos of himself. Those intimate photos should have not been shared with anybody. I mean, granted, they sent them to you. Is it your property? Can you show them around? Probably. I don't know how the fucking law works there, but
evidence. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, ethically, you know, what you did is it puts us down a really bad path where anything. Do you know what case law is, Mark? Have you ever heard that term?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So whenever something happens, it basically sets the precedent for how anything's going to happen in the future. Like what you did now. I mean, dude, we need more people out there decoying and actually catching preds. Why would you put in the time to hunt for somebody like that instead of putting in work for a team?
Because it's a fucking chomo that's in the community. That's why I put in the work.
I'm not saying that he's not peculiar and he's not creepy, but I'm saying to call him a chomo.
That's a roundabout way of agreeing with me. I guess.
No, it's not, because Bill Powell is he's a perv. He's a creep. Self-admittedly, he's a perv and a creep.
So
but he's not a chomo. He's not a chomo.
Show me where he's talking to kids. He's not. That's a completely different story.
Show me where the age drop was done to consider it was a kid, you moron.
I've already said this. You're making me talk in a fucking circle now. I've already told you there was no age drop. What else do you want me to fucking say?
Exactly my point. That's what I'm trying to state right here after what you just said, you moron.
Point. I mean, you moron. Is exactly my point, you moron. That's all you fucking say, dude. You're fucking broken ass record, dude. Fuck out of here.
Okay, how about fuckbag? You want to go back into terms and change the name? I'm just trying to be a little bit more respectful on Ray's panel here.
At least we can spice shit up a bit instead of the same boring ass shit.
Okay, fuckbag. We'll change the name. You don't like moron, we'll call you fuckbag.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
I mean, it's I hate to say this, man, but I said to Sabby yesterday, it's like she's allergic to accountability. And I don't think at your core that you're a bad guy. I very openly talked about my issues with drinking. And a lot of times when I get carried away, I have the inability to fucking, really take a look at how my actions affect others. And, 2 handles of Fireball deep at 4 a.m, I wouldn't say that it'd be ethical for me to decoy anybody.
Thank you, Retro. At least someone realizes what I'm getting at tonight.
What did Retro say?
Go read it. It's in chat. Don't take my receipts. Go read it. I didn't age drop Bryden because I posted in a fucking open channel where I was just like, hey, is anyone in here in Michigan? And he messaged me first directly. He's like, I'm close by, and then he dropped a dick pic before I could even fucking say anything. That's why I didn't age drop. And at that point, it was just like game on. We're going, and like there was no opportunity to drop a fucking age at that point. It was already going. So that's why I didn't drop an age, right? And there you go.
Dumbass.
You want an answer? There's your fucking answer. Oh my dumbass! He already fucking whipped his dick out and fucking sent it to me.
Good morning,
Do you know
NC.
how many people I decoy before the age drop that they send a fucking dick pic, you dumbass motherfucker?
It's a bit fucking concerning that people are busting my balls and not even giving me a fucking flying shit about Jonathan's situation.
Dumb fuckbag.
Mark, there's a legal term, and I think it's called fruit of the poisonous vine or something like that, or fruit of the poisonous tree. And
Yeah.
what that means is that, like, if they pull someone over for an unjustified stop, anything that they find after that stop is inadmissible. So if you pull someone over because you don't like,
I wasn't trying to do like criminal charges or some shit. I was just exposing a sick fuck in the community is what I was doing.
You were not exposing anything. You didn't expose shit. You went about it the wrong way, and you look like a fucking fuckbag, idiot, moron, douchebag.
it's a bad look, Mark. It's a big L on it's a 360-degree L, Mark.
I honestly don't fucking care, and I've had several people message me on IG and shit.
Chuckles actually said something right. You exposed yourself as a predator, going ahead and trying to find this guy, not doing an age drop, and it just totally directing it right at him because you knew it was him.
He didn't give me an opportunity to even age drop if I wanted to before it was already on. So I mean,
no. When you try to justify his status, it don't work.
There are characters that reaches out to me privately that actually support what I did and are interested in actually getting the full facts, unlike most of the community. And you know what? I really, like I've said a million times, I don't give a flying fuck what people think.
Has anybody out there that's actually caught predators reached out to say they support what you did?
Yes.
Someone that's caught predators.
I love your answer. Wrong, Meow did do an exposure on himself for being a piece of shit.
Yes. You know what? You know, I'm really close to just leaving the community. So if I decide to leave the community, I will drop every single fucking screenshot of people that messaged me and support. Every single decoy that messaged me that supports.
But now he wants to try to dox people and shit. Go ahead and
I don't give a flying fuck, mate.
You're a fucking bitch. You're a bitch.
I didn't give a flying fuck.
And if I met you in person, I'd still call you a bitch straight to your face. Just letting you know.
I've already said I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No fucks. I'm not here to fucking expose people. I don't give a fuck about private conversations. I don't want to fucking dox catchers that support what the fuck I do. But if people are going to keep breaking my fucking balls and I'm fucking done with this bullshit, I'm going to put
Let me tell you something. You dox anybody on here. You dox anybody. Your information will get doxed as well.
I don't fucking care. I'm already doxed, you fucking moron. Eat my balls. I don't give a shit, dude.
Do you care about anybody in the world other than yourself, Mark?
Give a
nope.
flying fuck about.
He's a narcissist, dude. He's a fucking piece of shit.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Do you care about anybody else in the world besides yourself, Mark?
No, I don't give a flying fuck.
I'm sincerely asking you this. I'm not.
He has between his legs.
No one gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No one's business is my business. I don't give a flying fuck about anyone.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I'm not coming at you sideways. I'm just here to ask questions.
That's fine.
Just like
go ahead, FTK. Go ahead.
I'll answer your question.
So like in Ed's panel, I actually asked a question and walked away, so I didn't even hear any answers or anything. But are you gonna like drop the chat logs without the pictures?
The issue is that when people were targeting him on I think it was
Targeting.
people were targeting him on a panel, and he got sketched out and started, he blocked my decoy and stuff, and so I don't have the full conversation, but I do have a couple of screenshots that I saved. So I have some of it, but the dilemma and the reason why I haven't shared it is because people are just gonna say it's incomplete and that I'm censoring shit. And in reality, I don't have it all. So I don't know what's the point of sharing it at this point. That's where I'm at.
Okay, so and I'm just finding this out like as of like last 20 minutes, but you said it was nothing was held on Grindr, right?
No, it was 100% on Discord. I did find him on Grindr, but my Grindr profile was banned before I actually had one word with him. So nothing was over Grindr. It was 100% on Discord. That's why when the whole CP being shared over Grindr came up, I fully wonder if it's either A, him making up shit to make me look bad, or if B, I really hope he's just trying to slander me. Honestly, that's the best thing is just slander. It's not happening. But my second suspect thought was that he's actually talking to a minor, and that he thinks that's my decoy. And I am not on Grindr.
Yeah, that was something else I was gonna bring up.
I thought so.
But, on Discord, was that
concerns?
I checked my GPS here. I got no idea, brother. I'm looking for an address on GPS. My apologies.
No, it concerns me. It concerns me 100%. Whatever is happening on Grindr, like I've said it on Ed's a bunch of times. Like if he was sent CP, he needs to go to the police, and that's what I was saying. Like Denver PD doesn't have anything on it.
Hey guys, I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. Just hold it down.
Okay. So Jonathan Robbins did say that pictures were sent on Grindr. So that was something I was going to bring up at the end of this. But on Discord, was it in private messages or was it on a server?
So what happened was I joined a general Discord server for gay people. In the main channel, I'm like, hey guys, I'm in Wyoming. Is anyone close by? He messaged me. He's like, I'm close by, and he sent me a dick picture, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. And that's how it played out.
So it was on the server, or it was in private messages?
It was on the Discord server in private messages on Discord.
So it was both. And you have pictures of what?
I have his dick picture, and I probably. Oh,
sorry, from the server, or you have the pictures from private messages?
No, it's Discord screenshots. It's Discord screenshots.
Yeah, but I mean, like because there's the difference between the servers and the private messages. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have the pictures from the server, or do you have the pictures from the private messages?
I have to check. I don't remember exactly what I screenshotted, to be honest. The thing is, I wasn't expecting it to like end.
Even if he blocked you on Discord for private messages,
no,
those messages are all still going to be there.
No, he deleted them. He deleted the decoy account he was talking to. He deleted them. They're gone. So all I have is a couple screenshots. So,
but like, even if someone deletes their account on Discord, all the messages still stay there.
No, it wasn't his account. He literally went through and deleted the messages.
Okay, then.
I mean, I if you want receipts, I'll send you the receipts of what I have. But I just need to go through what I have, because I literally 100%. I have a couple screenshots I took randomly. And what I have, I'll send, because I'm not being secretive about shit. I'll share whatever I have.
I'm just being level-headed about it.
Drop.
I know.
But if he deleted each singular message,
again, I've said this a million times too. I never age dropped.
If he deleted each singular message that he sent, that would be extremely suspect on him. Like extremely suspect on him.
When I called him out on a panel several days ago about how his social media profiles are all talking to young kids, and he instantly made them all private within minutes on the same panel, and people were calling him out on it. Like, that was sus in itself. And I don't want to be a broken record, but like, he's never denied anything I've said, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
good question. What are you exposing without an age drop?
We're talking in circles again.
Let me ask a different question. It's kind of similar to that, though. How many soft age drops did you do?
I didn't drop a solid age. I've already said that a dozen times.
So a soft age drop is like, I can't drive, or I'm in this grade.
Yes, I know what you're getting at. So I said stuff like, I've never been intimate with someone before. Like, I'm young. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. My parents are here right now. I can't really text. Stuff like that. It's basically everything to confirm that you're underage, in my opinion, without dropping an official age. So everything else.
Did you drop like a grade in school or anything?
No. The closest thing, I guess, the closest thing to an age drop would be like my parents are here. I can't talk. Or I can't text right now. Like, confirming that I had parents in the house would be the closest thing to an age drop.
Mm-hmm. I had another one or two questions. I just can't remember them right now.
The whole thing was, when I got wrapped up into it, I if you decoy someone and you say right away that you're 13 or 14, they're gonna right away know that it's a setup, because he's involved in the community. So from the very beginning, when I told the story initially, I'm like, this was not your typical catch. This is not like what I was trying to do, because you catch someone in the community, you're not gonna, in my opinion, you're not gonna get away with doing the same setup. You're not gonna be able to, you're gonna, you match with, you start talking, oh yeah, I'm 13, oh yeah, he's gonna be like, fuck this shit, it's the catcher. Especially that, like, he was strongly against Tommy being on Grindr and shit because he was on Grindr. Like, age dropping right off wouldn't have gone anywhere. You know what I mean? So I said from the very beginning, this is not a formal catch. This is not going to be. I know it was subjective, of how I went about it, but the typical way isn't going to work for that guy.
Right.
And I did some sus shit. I did what I did. I don't need to beat a fucking bush at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just, there's just certain things that weren't, not that they weren't answered, they weren't even asked, that should be asked. And it's because everyone's getting caught up in the heat of the issue itself.
It's because a lot of people want to break my balls because of my past, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. But like, a typical, end of the day, a typical style catch wouldn't have gone down. And I wanted to expose him for the sick fuck that he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's down to.
Yeah, no, like, kind of in your defense here, if Mark didn't drop an age right away in the first 20, 30 messages, if he did drop an age, which we know he didn't, he's repeatedly said it.
It wasn't even 20 messages. It was like a dozen messages, and he seemed like he was ready to meet up. It wasn't 20. It wasn't 20 messages. It was quick.
No matter what, even if it was deep into a conversation where Mark age dropped, and this is kind of coming to your defense a little bit, like, it doesn't matter if Jonathan Robbins were to attempt to meet up after an age drop for sexual intent. That's all that matters. Anything that was said before the age drop would be inadmissible, both in court of public opinion and court of law. Like, we all agree on that part. But with that being said, unfortunately, anything that you said without an age drop, unless the picture of the child looked 10 years old, then everything's inadmissible, realistically speaking.
The picture was 15, but I mean, in my opinion, it looked younger. So there was no question in my mind that you would not mistake that as someone of legal age. And the fact that he just messages out of the blue and sent me his dick picture, like, it was pretty fucking sus.
So if you could, like, send to a catcher that is talk to you about this or something, the initial conversation, if you have it, or if you can go find it.
I don't have.
I mean, Jonathan Robbins is no doubt listening to this and backtracking everything.
I don't have the full conversation. Like I said, I have a couple screenshots I could probably share, but there's not going to be much to it. I don't think it's going to really contribute much context to it because I wasn't really expecting a screenshot at all.
Well, what people are kind of, with that being like what I just asked, people are kind of wondering why Jonathan said that you messaged first. So that would kind of show, like, if he said message me in that group, then that would, I mean, he's the one that made first contact no matter what. It's kind of like if a pred drops their number and says text me, some catchers will text them. I personally would not. I would drop my number and have them text me. But some catchers would text them.
So it seems like he's under the consensus that it seems like he doesn't know what decoy or what profile or what account I actually was, because he seems to think that I was on Grindr, and I'm not on Grindr. So that raises more flags to me, wondering how many fucking kids he's actually talking to at the end of the day. Because I'm not on Grindr.
Yeah, I mean, that's a legitimate question. That is legitimate, because if you are being dead serious about the fact that you were not on Grindr and you were absolutely telling the truth, that's alarming.
I was on Grindr, but I was my account was banned before I actually talked to him, so I never talked to him on Grindr. So the fact that he's saying that someone sent him CP over Grindr makes me feel like he might be talking to a kid on Grindr right now, currently and actively. And
I want to double back 2 seconds, Mark. Like, what kind of a man says, I'm out of this community and I'm just going to release all screenshots and burn it to the ground on the, like, where does that come from?
Giving no fucks.
No, I mean, it doesn't really take a huge set of fucking castañas to why would you, if people trusted you and they had private conversations, like, why would you be the type of dude that fucking runs rampant and puts everything, like, why is that your immediate go-to response for when the heat is on?
I don't know, because it was. I don't know. What do you expect me to say? You get to the point where people fucking want to keep busting your balls. Why would I give any fucks?
I don't know, because I personally have I've never released screenshots.
If I'm gonna bounce the fuck out,
if you're gonna bounce the fuck out, you want to cause as much mayhem as you can on the way out. That's
yes, 100%, yes.
What
else do you want me to say? Yes.
Does that make you feel like a man?
No, I'm going to prove a point on the way out. Is exactly what I said.
Dude, I try hard. Like yesterday, I lost it a little bit, and like the only word I can use to describe that is like fuckboy cuntish. Like that's,
Okay.
dude. If you got a problem with somebody, run up to their face and fucking put a finger in their chest and tell them to throw down. Don't be a fucking internet little punk.
I welcomed everyone up to fucking call me out and shit. I fucking was on Eds and was like, anyone got a fucking question? Free game.
Mark, I got no hate for you, man, but you're built like Montgomery Burns, bro. Like you couldn't fight your way out of a brown paper bag. Like this is the real world. Like people will, like this. It would not end well for you.
How so?
That's not a threat. I don't want to. But I'm just saying, like what you're doing is fucking.
Threat. What do you think is not going to end well, dude? What's not going to end well for me? I didn't do shit wrong.
Well, because you're being a little girl doing internet fucking shit, saying releasing screenshots, and I'm like, if you really got a problem with a man, walk up to.
What the fuck do you expect me to do? People want to bust my balls about shit? Y'all want receipts? I'll fucking show the receipts. I ain't no bitch. What do you want? What do you want me to show?
I want you to walk up to a dude chest to chest, look him in the eyes, and tell him, "Hey, I want to cause you as much grief and anguish as I possibly can," and see how a dude responds. Like it's punk stuff. What you do? It's like you're being a punk, man. You're better than that. Don't be that dude. That's punk shit.
I don't give a flying fuck, dude.
It's not even coming from a place of hate, man. But it's like, really, you want to call because you drink too much and you have problems like maintaining internet relationships and shit always goes sideways. You're gonna take your ball and go home, but before you do, you're gonna kick over the sandcastle that the other kids built. Like that's not what a man does, bro.
Internet relationships, y'all, you're starting to sound like Locke and Sappy up in here. What internet relationships?
FTK is my buddy. Blaze is my buddy.
Okay, we might be associates because we know each other, but I mean, if y'all think you got some relationships online, like y'all got some other issues. That's for sure.
You're deflecting off of yourself, buddy. You're the one with the issues.
I don't got no fucking issues.
We're up here. We're respectable. We do things by the book. We do things by the right way. We get people charged.
What book is this?
What's next?
What book is this? What book is this that you go by? What book?
I just got one question for Mark, if I could. So, Mark, your story is you found this dick pic server from Discord on Jonathan's Twitter. You joined that, and then you said in a random message in there about you being from Wisconsin. Is anyone close? And then he hit you up right away.
I said Michigan. It's Michigan. Yes.
Michigan's not close to Colorado.
Like
earlier you said Wyoming like 5 times.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll show a receipt. I might have said why.
So how would a 13-year-old be able to join the server?
It was like 8 or 9 miles.
Verification on that server.
What was that you put out?
I said it baffles my mind that there's no verification on that server. Nobody there verifying that people are 18.
Hold on. So you want me to send you? I can send you the link and you can join it. Is that proof for you? Is that work for you?
I mean, I don't have a Discord anymore, so it's. I mean, I wouldn't be able to join it. But it just shocks me.
Yes, sir. How about you? Good. They say it was. It's because you left the one over in Simpsonville. They moved you. I came over here to find you. I found you.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
That's good, man. We'll put us back.
Yes, please. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
So, Ed, do you want me to send you the server and you can
No, it's just concerning to me that any random kid can join that fucking dick pic Discord server.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in private chat. If you want to join it, you can join
I don't have a Discord to verify. I don't have a Discord to try to join it. I'm just saying.
That's fine. I'll put it in private chat, and he's a server booster. So if you join the server, you're gonna see who he is pretty quickly. But there it is. There's where I met him. Welcome to donate if you want. I'm not in it anymore. But join it. It's not going to ask you shit.
Well, that's concerning all in itself then.
Yeah, it is. I agree completely. You notice the channel name says boys, not even guys. It's literally boys.
Okay, and let's, I mean, Blaze and FTK and me have spent enough time decoying that whole BOY shit. Like, it's a weird gay culture thing that they get into, man. Like that, I'm not gonna give you a pass on that. That's bullshit. Mark and FTK, Blaze and FTK. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to kind of slightly disagree. They do purposely use boys to insinuate younger guys. If not, they're talking about teenagers, minors.
Well, thank you, FTK. At least someone agrees with me tonight.
No, because fucking girls say call like, who's daddy's bad little girl type shit. It's like you can't kink shame people.
Join the server.
Yeah, and
literally,
I'm not saying that they're absolutely speaking about minors. I'm not saying that they're absolutely saying.
Guys, join the fucking server and see what the fuck I saw. Literally, I sent the link in private chat. Join the fucking server and see what the fuck I just saw the last couple weeks. If y'all fucking go and see what I saw, you'll fucking see why I feel like I do.
Why you did like you did? No.
Fuck out of here, dude.
I'm kind of nervous to try and join this. I'm not fucking.
Well, you probably should turn a VPN on just in case. I'll tell you that one.
I mean, it's my FTK account, so.
Well, you can still turn a VPN on. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but the FBI knows me, so that if they fucking see my account in there, they'll know it's me. But they changed the name to Hotspot Cafe.
Yeah, that's their channel name because they're just further shows that you see what their tagline is for the link. They changed it exactly what I was going at. That's it's just this disgusting ass bullshit that I got involved in. It's disgusting. I try to fucking out a fucking chomo and a thick fuck, and I go down a fucking rabbit hole of nasty ass shit. But there you go. Go have fun trading dick pics with young dudes. Jonathan sticks out like a sore fucking thumb because he's a server booster on there.
I mean, realistically, that whole server should just straight up be reported.
Yes, it should. 100%. I agree. Anyone? Is anyone actually joining it? Can at least one person confirm what the fuck I said? It'd be great. Otherwise, they just look fucking crazy over here.
I do want to say that everything surrounding Jonathan Robbins is extremely suspect, no matter what anyone else is saying. I mean, he goes and he tries and verbally fights catchers and tries to debate them that they were wrong. He debated Alex that he was wrong for catching gay guys. He threatened to take down NDCAP because Alex used a bad word that Jonathan didn't like.
I don't like
What
Jonathan
else?
Robbins at all. So
He has multiple
Just stating that.
minors on his Facebook or his social medias in general. He has in his own words, yesterday or 2 days ago, said that he's grooming. He just said it in a very roundabout way. I mean,
I didn't hear he was
Go ahead.
grooming. I heard his whole helping kids at the border shit. Is that what you're talking about? That stream?
yeah. And if you just listen to the entirety of the thing, I've
really
listened to it
good.
3 times over. He basically says that
it
he's
sounds
grooming.
sus. Yep.
Okay. So as long as we all agree at this point, I guess, as much as y'all want to hate on me and shit, which is fine, as long as we can agree that he's fucking sus, I mean, I guess that could be a mutual agreement that we can all get along with.
Yeah, that's one agreement we can get along with.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. That's
You should care
literally
that we agree about it.
that is literally all I'm trying to say at this point tonight. You know,
There's people trying to
But-
say that people shouldn't be decoying, or catchers shouldn't be decoying, or decoys shouldn't be decoying people in the community, but I heavily disagree with that because there has been multiple predators sitting in the community.
I think if a fucking predator is in the community, they should be fucking decoyed.
And do I blame you for doing that? No, not at all. But
I've already said
there are
myself,
certain ways that we do it,
I know,
and
but you realize I was trying to do things differently because he was someone in the community, and if
I totally get that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's
But the thing, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse here and just laying out the facts here. The thing is, you did admit to using a child's picture, and then on top of it, I don't want to hear any arguing from anyone with this, but when you send, or if you send a nude when you are decoying as a minor,
That's got nothing.
that can be considered child pornography, even if it is not.
I didn't say
And
anything.
if it
I
is
never
not
said-
and proven to be not, and the feds want to charge you with something, they would charge you with conspiracy.
I never sent one photo, so I'm not really concerned because I didn't send anything. And in fact, I've said it a million times. If he was sent CP on Gilded, he needs to report that to the police, and no one has come up with a police report or a department of where he reported it. He didn't report it to Denver because I called Denver yesterday, so it's concerning to say the least.
I guess he didn't report it until the afternoon, so
Mm-hmm.
To
not sure
Denver?
if you called at the right time. Maybe you should call again.
Do you know for sure if it was Denver or not? That's all I'm asking.
No, he kept repeatedly saying last night in Ryan's stream to contact Denver.
He's always, whenever he threatens me, he always says he's reporting me to Denver PD for harassment. I just assumed it was Denver. I mean, I'll call Denver again tomorrow and see if they have anything. But when I called them, they had zero clue what I was talking about. They had no idea about anything.
I mean, straight up, he's a bitch. Truly.
100%.
He doxes himself. He keeps saying that other people have doxed him. He doxes himself by putting his real name out there and telling everyone where he's from.
Mhm.
He's a bitch. He's bitch made. He's creepy. That's a fact. So when you do that and you out yourself as being a creep, people are going to look into you. And no, that's not stalking. No, that's not cyber harassment. No, that's not cyberbullying.
When he's literally on panel saying how he's talks to children and he's friends with children and how these kids at the border, find them on Snapchat years later. You're giving so you how do these kids find you on Snapchat? You're giving them your phone number. Like that is us. Like how else do you add people on Snapchat? You know what I mean? He's giving kids his phone number.
That's where I get the grooming thing from. That's like what finalized the fact that he's grooming in my mind.
Exactly. Okay. All right, I'm on the same page. We're on the same page.
But Jonathan Robbins, you are definitely a bitch. That is a fact. You're a pussy. You're a bitch. Report me for cyber crimes if you'd like. I'm sure the cyber police will come put me in jail for the rest of my life.
You know, FTK, he's told me before I left Locks Gilded months ago, he told me probably like 5 or 6 times that he reported me to Denver police and they were going to be on my ass. And there's 0 police reports about me. And there's nothing that ever came of it. He's just a little bitch is what he is at the end of the day.
He reminds me of someone that would call the cops because there's a bald man at his door.
Yeah, he's a fucking groomer, in my opinion.
The real MasterCard. I wouldn't say that, honestly. I wouldn't say that.
What do you say?
There's always a chance.
Yeah, because I mean he's a bit paranoid because people were outing them on the stream the other day. That's why after he was getting outed, he blocked my decoy and shit. I'm assuming he was blocking everyone else he was talking to because he still doesn't know to this day which decoy I was.
Exactly.
So he's definitely talking to one person, so he doesn't know it was me. But he's just chicken shit. He's scared. So
I got my new list of questions now. All right, you ready?
Go for it.
Okay, so you said a few states that you mentioned you were in the Discord server, right? Like, which one was it for sure? Which one? What's that?
Hold it. I got a picture. It was Wyoming. I'm really bad with geography, but it was like I think it was like 8 hours away. I think was it Wyoming?
I mean, Wyoming's right there, yeah.
Yeah, hold it. I'll confirm it. Give me a second.
Okay.
I think I got a screenshot of that one. Give me a second. I'm just scrolling through my images. I think it's gonna be a minute then.
Yep, I'm patient because no matter what, my point will remain the same, no matter which state you say.
Well, what was your point?
Well, no matter what state, unless you were directly in Denver, Colorado, using Grindr.
It wasn't Grindr.
No, I know, but this is my point. So if you were using Grindr and you were in Wyoming or you were in Michigan or you were in Wisconsin, those are the 3 states I heard you say, no matter what, there's pretty much no way that Jonathan Robbins and you would connect on Grindr. You would have to be in his area. Now, there is the Explorer option where you can place yourself in a different area of the country. However, it shows up on the profile.
So, okay. So, if you want a receipt, I'll send it. But I told him on Discord I was in Nebraska, so that's my bad. It's 6 hours away, right? Grinder, I didn't say one word to him because I got my account blocked on Grinder before I could even talk to him. So there was 0 on Grinder. It was all all on Discord. And if you want a screenshot of what I said to him on Discord, saying that I was in Nebraska,
Blocked or banned?
Banned. I got banned on Discord, or banned on Grinder.
Because so how did you find him then?
How did I find him? It's because I found him on Twitter initially, and he was talking to this 18-year-old kid. In my opinion, I consider 18-year-old a kid. You know, I consider 18-year-old kid. I saw him talking to 18-year-old on Twitter, and I'm like, something's up with him in the sky. And so I went to this guy's Twitter account, and he had a link to his Discord server, which is the link I shared in the private chat, and that's how I found him.
But no, how'd you find him on Grindr?
On Grindr, GPS spoofing. I put my GPS towards his neighborhood, and that's how I found him.
Were you using like your phone, or were you using the computer?
I use my phone.
Oh, so you went into the explore option, and then you put yourself in his area?
I have an iPhone and it's jailbroken, and I GPS spoofed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I typed in his address, and then I dragged it over a few blocks away, and I dropped the pin. And so I found him on Grindr within minutes. But like I said, I never got a word out on Grindr because my account got banned. And I think it's because I opened the app and I didn't change my location, so I closed it and switched my location. And then when I opened it again, I got banned right away. And I think it's because I like GPS hopped. Is how that I believe that happened. But I didn't say one word to him on Grindr.
I don't think they ban you
Grindr,
for GPS hopping.
Yeah, Grindr doesn't do that because you can do that on BlueStacks. You can put yourself in one state and then put yourself in another.
Well, I mean,
that's beside the point, really.
I'm the only time I've ever been banned is for age dropping, and people report me.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is what I believed. I don't.
Yeah, no problem. If you did that like on Tinder, though.
It's what happened. I went back on Grindr because I wanted to talk to him, and I realized my location was off, so I dropped out and I switched it. And then when I went back up, it was Instagram. So I don't know what happened, but it's the same thing. Like I didn't say one word to him on Grindr. That's what it is.
I mean, I'm open to you sending me the chat logs, but you need to block out any pictures of the decoy or any pictures you've sent.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's 7 a.m., but we can talk later on because at some point I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's fine. I have to go to work.
Really quick, FTK. I just want to address Twisty Tie. I've never gotten an email that I'm banned from Grindr. The second I get banned on a decoy phone, I typically just factory read. I've never even checked to see if I get an email.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just he was asking a question, so I wanted to address it.
You just like done and over with. You can't. I think you have to factory reset your phone too if you want to get back on. Like it's just not worth it. You're just done.
So I mean, what's your if you decide to stay, like what would you say what has this community given you? What is your purpose here?
What is my purpose? I think my purpose is the same as anyone's. To expose predators is my purpose. I don't give a flying fuck about anyone's opinion about me. I think all of our purposes are the same, right? Am I wrong?
I would say you're wrong. Yeah.
Why am I wrong? We're exposing predators.
How
am I wrong?
We're not exposed. There's a group there's a select number of people that do. Not everybody exposes predators, and that's okay. It's not. That's not true. You know, out of the 500,000 people that subscribe to Skeeter Gene, I don't know, FTK. What do you think there are? Like 100 people in the world that have exposed 20 predators or more?
I'd say there's about 20. I mean, I'm not even a part of that number, but
10. Call it 10.
I'd say there's about like 150, 200 in total that have exposed 3 or more.
Yeah, it's a pretty small fraternity, Mark. So that's I'll rephrase the question. Like, what's your? I mean, with the cat eyes photo, with the Chuckles photos. I mean, you would never.
The cat eyes photo wasn't even me. You realize that was Ethan?
I'm just saying, it seems like pretty damn often, like you're just always at odds with somebody.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But you realize that was Ethan's photo?
Do you think that might be one of the reasons that you live alone?
I live alone because I have fucking money. I have my own house. That's why I live alone.
I wasn't saying Sans roommates, Mark. I'm saying Sans a life partner. Do you think maybe like not giving a fuck about other people ever is one of those reasons?
Sans a life partner? It's because I'm a fucking whore is what I am. I don't know how many times I've been on panels that talking about leaving women behind bushes and shit. Like, I don't necessarily want a woman. Like, why we got to bring life partners into this shit?
I'm noticing a pattern that anybody become chummy with, shit usually goes tits up in 2 months or less. You and LB had your issues, and you and Locke had your issues.
I have zero problems with LB. In fact, I went on LB's panel the other day. And she thought I hated her. I'm like, no, I just don't talk to you because you socialize with Nevermore. Literally what I said, it's on her panel. I told her I don't have any problems with you. It's just because I don't like Nevermore. Nevermore is a fucking scumbag, in my opinion. Am I wrong?
No, I don't think Bobby's a scumbag.
Okay, fine. We can be different on that, but no, it had nothing to do with LB. Any other examples?
Yeah, all of your internet friendships are going swimmingly, Mark. I'm way out of pocket here. I'm totally wrong, and
I don't have any internet. I don't consider anyone on the internet my friends, to be honest.
Do you consider anyone in real life your friends?
Yeah, I got plenty of friends in real life. Of course, dude. I'm not a fucking owner. Is that what you're implying?
I'm just gauging on the way that you see people and have the inability to hold accountability, and you're willing to cause other people grief. I'm just doing the emotional math, and I'm in my head. It's got to be hard for you to maintain anything that looks like a friendship with anybody.
I mean, are you trying to say point blank that I have no friends? Is that what you're trying to play? No friends?
No, one thing I've been accused of being many things, Mark. Inarticulate's not one of them. I'm very precise with my words.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the way that you behave, I can't imagine that you have many deep, lasting friendships that are not riddled with conflict. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You talking about friends in general, or women, or what specifically?
I'm talking anybody that gets to know Mark underneath the surface.
Oh, I got plenty of fucking friends. Plenty of
you see, you probably don't, because I got about 3 or 4 real ones, and that's like 2 or 3 more than most people have.
No, I mean, well, when I say a lot, I'm not talking about hundreds.
No, I'm talking somebody that knows the good, the bad, the ugly of you. They know your browser history. They know how much you miss your grandma. I'm talking about somebody that no matter what goes on in their life, they know that you're there for them and they're there for you. How many fucking ride or die, 10 toes down people truly know everything about you?
Yeah, maybe like 25, 30 solid friends that I keep in touch with on almost daily. Enough, in my opinion. It don't need to be a lot, but I have enough friends. Like, I mean, That
25, 30 friends.
yeah. Nope, there goes Ray. That was just 25 or 30 of like people I keep in touch with like at a normal basis. Like if you want to talk about like associated friends, like I have more friends than that, but like yeah, I keep in touch with maybe 25 friends in general. Like that's enough in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Telly, that's awesome. It's so quiet. Hey, Meow, are you reading any of the chats?
And no, because it's fucking trolls. You got a question? I'll answer your question. As long as you don't fucking be all fucking. What do I need to address?
No, they're just repeating questions, but there's a couple of questions that might be valid. I'm just trying to see
That's
if
fine.
we can
I
entertain the chat a little bit since it's just the two of us up here.
you realize I keep talking in a fucking circle, answering the same question. So if there's any new questions, I'll fucking gladly answer them. But otherwise, I'm not going to repeat myself again and again at this point.
All right, cool. What the fuck?
I think I'm going to dip in a few minutes. So yeah, if anyone got questions, yeah, get them out now. Because it's fucking it's 7 a.m. over here, and I'm gonna go to bed for a few hours before work, so I ain't staying up much longer. Anything?
This one's gonna close out pretty quick, I guess, if he's not coming back. He's at work, so.
Sounds about right. I'm gonna bounce. Have a good one.
All right, later. Everybody else, have a good day. I think I might be throwing my live on in about, so keep a lookout. If you want to come for a smoke sesh, chill, shoot the shit, hang out. Be greatly appreciated to have people up on panel. So, if you guys want to come over there, just keep a lookout for my channel. Definitely do a smoke sesh and hang out, shoot the shit, and see what's going on. All right.
Hello? What the hell, Ray? So I'm literally live. We still got 98 watching. What's up, chat? So Meow, are you really gone? Did you go to sleep, Meow, or are you just kind of were done being on panel? Because if you're still awake, you want to come back up. Maybe you were just sick of getting pressed, but you will get a fair shake with me. So if you still feel like talking, feel free to come back up. Oh, Cap, what's up, man? Good to see you, Cap. Good to see you. Ray's taking a phone call. He'll be right back. Tommy Boy in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Cap, let's see. There's some Cap stuff I wanted to ask about. So I'm listening to the Ed panel from, I guess it would be Sunday. And I'm listening to FCC say, oh, I wanted to go on panel, but Cap wouldn't let me up. Cap just wouldn't let me up. I mean, he must have said it a dozen times. FCC. He just wouldn't stop complaining that Cap would not let him up on panel, and Cap has this big problem with him now. And this guy Telly says he even comes up. He like writes in chat, and they pin the comment, and then he even comes up on panel and tells FCC, "No, you were being obnoxious. Like you were being a jerk. There's a very specific reason why they didn't let you up on panel." And FCC, even after they told him that, he continues to say, I don't know why they let me up. They just wouldn't let me up. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And then I hear Cap on panel and on a different panel later. And Cap says, man, Ed won't even let me up on his panel. I tried to go up and he wouldn't let me up. I'm like, what? So they actually wouldn't let you up, Cap? So it's like parallel realities, watching these two. The community's in some ways is very divided right now, but in some ways has never been more united. For fuck's sake, Ray, at least come back up long enough to let other people up on panel. This must be an important call he's taking. Oh, Cap, you admit that you wouldn't let FCC up. Trust me, I don't blame you for that. But for them to complain about that when they wouldn't let you up, Cap, is this an eye for an eye thing, or they're being petty? Well, let's recap what happened in the wee hours of the morning for people just showing up. We had, you know what I could do probably? So we had Meow. Meow comes on Ed's panel and he talks about I was there was this Jonathan Robbins guy and he was saying all kinds of weird stuff, and apparently Meow tried to decoy him. But it comes out that Meow, when he was quote unquote decoying this Jonathan Robbins guy, he never, I guess, he got a dick pic from the guy, but it turns out he never kind of Wolfpack, is that you? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was playing a clip. My bad. I was playing a clip from my phone. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Hold on. Let me put it on speaker. This is Mitch, we all know this. Clownbot. Not everyone watches panels 24/7. My guy. So Meow. Ray, what's up?
Sorry that I did that to you, man. I am like balls deep inside of a workday trying to balance drunk fake decoys and CP cases and canceling Sabby. There's a lot going on. How are you today, Mitch?
No, it's cool, dude. Chat and I were vibing. We forgot you even left.
Cool. Nobody needs me on my own channel. I'm just I'm a public space, and according to you, Mitch, I am nothing.
No, Ray, come on, man. When you said that the other day, you left out the part of why I said that. Why did I say that?
You were trying to console Christy. I'm literally about to go talk to a homeowner. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come chat with Mitch. Just keep it civil on my channel. Y'all are totally allowed to hang out. You want to talk to NVCap, Mitch?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll let him up for you. Or if Ryan wants to take it to his channel, he's more than welcome to. Whatever y'all want.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let Ryan up for sure.
I am. Please don't put porn on my screen. I would be very grateful if you didn't do that, Mitch.
You're in good hands.
Okay, Allstate. I just dropped the. On a serious note, man, I did watch. I won't name the show so no one can Google you. I did enjoy the program that I saw you on. I wish that I could see more.
Oh, thanks, dude. Well, hurry back.
Did you rip all of them off the internet or no? Because some of them kind of made me chuckle.
They're around. I could put them back up if you want.
They were. I did. I'm starting up. It's not a podcast. We're doing something called History is Old News. And me and two of my buddies were going to get a green screen and try to do old historical events, in a modern day, News at 7 style setting. I'm hoping that it makes people laugh.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Imagine, Abraham Lincoln shot at the theater and it's an anchor man kind of covering the story live. And that's the whole thing. History is old news. It's a double entendre. Here, you talk to the chat, man. I'll 10 minutes. Bye.
All right. Wait, does this mean Ryan? Oh, without Ryan. Okay. Wait, oh shit. Didn't drop the link. Fuck. Wait, I have the link, right? I got here somehow. Hold on. Oh, but he can't approve it. Fuck. Ray. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. What did he say? He has to meet with a homeowner? the homeowner that he has to do community service for because he vandalized their home and got in trouble, I assume. Mitch, thoughts on Sabby? Well, Sabby, I'm sorry to hear about her regrettable case of swamp ass. I've heard about that. I hope she gets better. She somehow gets some kind of treatment for it, and maybe things will improve for her from there. Mitch is all happy about Ed's problem. He got to become normal instead of creepy as fuck, which is exactly what everyone else used to say. Warbot, come on. Play the clip. All right, I'll play some clips. 10 minutes. We could do 10 minutes standing on our heads. Okay. NV Cap, you'll be around in 10 minutes, right? So we'll do 10 minutes. It's no big deal. We got a lot to catch up on anyway. Wait, can you guys hear this?
Do you realize every time you change your fucking story, how you realize you keep cutting me off and I'm trying to fucking complete one story? Go ahead. Are you sure? Or are you gonna keep letting me off? No, I'm gonna let you finish and see how it changes again. I've repeated the same story multiple times already, but I initially called it a Molotov because I didn't want to initially clarify the exact source of everything because it was none of anyone's business, and I didn't want people to figure out where shit came from. In reality, by on the type of website, it was a stock photo place. And if you go back to that panel, you'll see it's a stock photo place. It was the photo I had the rights to use. I don't give a flying fuck if you don't like what I did. Nothing I did was illegal. And I had the complete rights to use that photo and do whatever the fuck I wanted with it. And that's exactly what I did. And so this child gave you permission to use this for prey catching for the picture. Stock photo is the stock photo. When you purchase a stock photo, there's a general license applied to your purchase. And it's basically a blanket statement where you can use it for print or so to a bunch of photos. It's basically a general consensus that you can use the picture however the fuck you want. Basically, yes. But do you get how sick that looks when you're looking through photos that you're purchasing the photo? I already owned it. I already said I already owned the photo because I'm in web design. That's my field. I built up a lot. But do you understand what I'm trying to say, though, as you look through kids' photos? You realize it was literally maybe 5 minutes ago when I mentioned a website I built for an after-school program. Was that? Yeah, well, I'm still not grasping that, dude, and you're not grasping that final point right there. You should have made a face app with somebody else that was 18, went on face app and made them 14. It's not that hard. Whoa. There's 39 likes, but only 29 people here. This can't hear him either, though?
Hey, Mitch, do you have Blaze's channel? Why don't you swing over there?
Yeah.
I can just shut this down and we could spread the views out somewhere.
All right, everyone move over to the Blaze channel then.
And you're the one who moved everyone over here this morning. You're like Moses.
Exactly. I'll see everyone over on Blaze. And wait. Yeah, put the link in chat if you can. We'll have the mods do it. Later, Ray. Thank you.
Bye.